there's no other kind around here, wrapped a leather belt around my head to keep the split halves together. This wound healed into a not quite smooth seam like blocks of wax heated along their edges and pressed gently together. They say a man's body is a map of his existence. I'm shrugging on a pair of floral print shorts when the telephone rings. It's a warm evening. The air is heavy with the scent of something, though I can't quite place what. The phone falls silent. I know what the caller wants. I know what night this is. During World War II, the roof of the Boeing aircraft factory outside Seattle was camouflaged to look like a fake city. There were little buildings, the same shape as regular buildings, only about 5 feet high. The streets were made of burlap. The trees were wire mesh topped with green painted beach umbrellas. They even had mannequins, mannequin mailmen and milkmen, mannequin housewives pinning laundry on wash lines. A Hollywood set designer oversaw the whole thing. The buildings and houses had depth to them. Glimpsed from overhead by a Japanese bomber pilot, it would look like a quiet residential neighborhood. Under this fake city was the factory, where construction went on around the clock. During wartime, a B-17 Flying Fortress rolled off the line every 72 hours. I've come to realize all societies are much like this. On top, you've got the world most live in, a safe and sanitary place, airbrushed, a polished veneer. A world I now find as fake as those 5-foot buildings and mannequins must have seemed from ground level. Underneath lies the factory, which few know of and fewer still venture into. The place where the war machines are built. The streets rage with bicycles and tuk-tuks and pickup trucks. An old woman skewers shark fins on a length of piano wire in the greasy light of a deli. Clusters of shirtless men crouch in fire-gutted alleys passing bottles of Mekong. One shouts as I walk past, "Catcall or cheer?" I've never learned the language. Young foreign men all around, talking too loudly, spending too much, laughing at nonsense. Drunk on Mekong, some will return to their rented rooms with cross-dressing locals they've mistaken for women. There was a time when I could count myself one of their number. Their life was my life, their wants my own. But now, recalling the man I once was, it's as though I'm considering someone else altogether. A figure stands before a metal door set into an alley wall. His face, half shrouded by the lapels of his duster coat, is netted with old razor scars. The nickel-plated hammers of a Rizzini shotgun jut through the folds of his coat. "You on tonight?" When I nod, the man steps aside. "What are you waiting for, asshole? The Queen's invite?" The door is gunmetal gray, set in a brick wall touched black by old fires. I knock. A slot snaps back. A pair of dark, considering eyes. The deadbolts disengage. The hallway is lit by 40-watt bulbs behind wire screens. Cockroaches feast on mildew. I roll my shoulders and snap my neck, limbering. Quick jabs, short puffing breaths. I plant my lead foot the way my trainer instructed years ago. Pretend a nail's pounded through the damn thing, okay? Turn on that point, now pivot hard. Work that power up through your feet, legs, hips, and arms and hands. Bam! Another door leads into a prep room the size of a tiger cage. Wooden benches set at intersecting angles. The smell of resin and sweat and wintergreen liniment. A chicken wire ceiling allows bettors to size us up before placing wagers. They can be real bastards. My scalp is pitted with burns from the Zippo-heated coins they flick through the wire. The other fighters lounge on benches or pace restlessly. Scars and welts and bruises, missing ears, not a full set of teeth among them. My father once told me to never trust the word of a man whose body was not a little ruined. If there is any truth to that, these are some of the most trustworthy men on earth. I check out their bodies. That guy's got a slight limp. His left side is weak. That guy's wrist is bent at a peculiar angle. It's been busted once and could bust again. A fighter known as Prophet comes in.